Dave Ridley here, reporting in for NHFree.com. Julia, what was it you were telling me just a minute ago? About how many times you've done this?
0. Said I'm about to start going door-to-door campaigning for my city council run here in Keene, and I've never done anything like this before.
And you are feeling how?
Pretty nervous, actually.
Flip your script on too. And go through.
Okay.
Grab the tripod. What is this?
That's my script.
So, Julia is just heading door to door in her immediate neighborhood right now, rapping on doors for her campaign for Keene City Council. Oftentimes, humans are not home,
Campaign?
so they say persistence is required.
My name is Miranda, and I want to stop by and introduce myself. So my contact information is on there.
Alright.
Please feel free to get in touch with me. And thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Thanks. So how was that? How was your very first discussion with the person that you knocked on their door?
Well, I feel actually pretty good about it because it was somebody who was my age. I'm pretty sure that he's not going to vote, although maybe when he reads what's on the flyer, he'll be encouraged to get out and vote. So, it was okay.
What were you saying?
I said it doesn't sound like anybody's coming.
So you put one of your messages on the mailbox.
More
What
to
were
go.
you saying?
I said only 1,994 more to go. It's about I'd probably say, there's 3,000 registered voters in Keene, so we can assume 1,000, 2,000 houses probably.
Does she like to point out that she meant her ward, not Keene?
No one's home.
Julia moved here to Keene in Labor Day of 2006. Her campaign has been pretty interesting because of an attack blog that was generated. Someone generated an anonymous attack blog and attacked Julia verbally because she was and is a member of the Free State Project. It backfired and resulted in a very sympathetic bit of media coverage, which I'll show you a little bit later. Keene has a tradition, they say, of very positive campaigning. They don't like negative campaigning at all. So the squirrely blog had to be taken offline. No one is sure who created the blog. No one has taken responsibility for it. But nearly the entire council, it seems, and the mayor himself have denounced the blog, and I believe it was Julia's opponent who, I was going to say her opponent denounced the blog, but actually it was sitting city councilman Fred Parcells who denounced the blog, said it was cowardly. The blog was called Keene Matters, but now it's just gone. How do you think that all worked out, Ian? I mean, the whole thing with the blog and all that, and its publicity.
I mean, it couldn't have worked out better. We sort of knew that things were going to get dirty. It's politics, right? I mean, nobody likes politics because the people that are in power, they don't like their power being threatened. They get frightened, and so they get nasty, and they did. And it backfired on them in the same way that we've seen in various different areas of the state with Free Staters having the federal government, for instance, take an interest in them. I guess it's just recently happened that you documented a few days ago. That's had some backfiring already. It's getting people more excited about coming here. And in the case of what happened with Julia, it's gotten us front page coverage on the Sunday paper, which, I mean, that's publicity that's worth thousands of dollars.
By the way, this is Ian from Free Talk Live. He's something of a celebrity himself. Free Talk Live is a nationally syndicated radio program that airs from here in Keene. And Ian himself is a Free Stater who moved here same time as Julia. They moved here together. Out there, what did that house say?
Well, this house has a sign that says no trespassing. Violators will be shot and survivors will be shot again. So I think I'll skip that one.
It's a great chance to show our respect for property rights. Here's the article from the Keene Sentinel, which is Keene's mainstream newspaper. In addition to its calm political reputation, Keene also has a reputation for being a place where you can leave your doors open. One of the reasons counselors gave for being upset about the attack was that people like Julia, if they lose their elections, are often recruited to be on committees. It makes it more difficult to have someone on a committee if they've been viciously attacked. However, this attack makes it more likely that Julia will win, considering all the positive media coverage. Even though it's her first run, she's got a real shot.
At-large city council.
This is Margaret Lynch.
This house.
She won't be voting for me then.
Margaret refused to sign the small government pledge. One of many candidates who refused to sign the
But she actually
small
had something
government.
to say about it, right?
No.
Oh, I thought she was the one who said that it was a lot of buzzwords.
No.
Julia, I have a question for you with regard to the attack and the publicity it received. How do you think that's going to affect your campaign and your prospects?
Well, I thought the article was the best thing that could have came out of it. I got more publicity than I ever could have hoped for, and so I think it'll have a positive effect on my campaign.
All right, well, I'll call that the end of the story for today. This is Dave Ridley from NHFree.com, signing off from Keene, New Hampshire. This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance at nhla.org. They're attempting to make a clean sweep against politicians that are authoritarian and laws that are authoritarian. But they need your help. Join them at nhliberty.org. Again, that's nhliberty.org. Fighting to keep you free. Fighting at the State House every day. Oh, and I should say, don't join them. Join us, because I am a member of the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance.